If you're trying to lose weight, build muscle, look great on the beach just in time for summer, but you're not quite seeing the results that you think you should be despite doing all the things right, I want to share with you how this simple household item can actually help you achieve the body of your dreams in record time. So let's say that you're doing all the things right. Okay, you're eating the right amount of calories and protein relative to your unique metabolic profile. You are hitting the gym 3 to 4 days a week, lifting weights. You are getting in your 10,000 steps per day. You're sleeping quality 7 to 8 hours per night. You're checking all the boxes, but you're still not seeing the fat loss that you want to be seeing, that you think you should be seeing based on the amount of work that you're putting in. And you might feel like giving up, and I want to say that is totally normal. However, we both know that giving up is not an option. So I want to share with you a very powerful mindset reframe that's worked super well, not just for my own plateaus, but for my fat loss students as well. And it involves a very simple household item, just this roll of paper towel. And what this roll of paper towel actually symbolizes is your body. This right here is your before picture. This is you with the excess belly fat, with the lack of muscle, the lack of strength, the lack of definition, and I want to show you exactly what happens behind the scenes that you may not realize when it comes to building the body of your dreams in record time. So, this roll of paper towel contains 160 sheets. So if we equate that to 160 days, that would give us just over 5 months time. So as it stands right now, your body as it is right now, all right? What happens if we put in, say, 7 days of hard work with our food, our workouts, our sleep, our steps? Let's see what happens. All right, so 7 sheets, 7 days, doing all the right things. And guess what? This roll looks exactly the same. We're not really seeing much of a difference at all in terms of how this roll of paper towel looks. Let's do another week, 7 more days. All right, so there is 14 days or 2 weeks doing all the right things, putting in the work, putting in the time. I'm being honest, I'm still not seeing much of a difference. How about you? Looks pretty much the same, right? Let's take a look now after 28 days or about 4 weeks time. All right, so this is 28 days later, 4 weeks of putting in the work, showing up at the gym, tracking your food intake, meal prepping, getting in your steps, and guess what? 28 days in, we're now starting to see some physical changes on this roll, on your body, okay? It's looking a little bit slimmer. So I want to show you now the power of consistency and the power of patience, because most people give up somewhere around this point in time. They put in about a month of hard work, of effort, of dedication. They don't quite see the results that they think they should be getting, and they throw in the towel. And all of that hard work they put in then goes to waste. So if we really truly deploy the power of consistency and most importantly of patience, watch what happens after your second month putting in the work. All right, so after 2 months' time putting in the work, not giving up on yourself, we're now seeing some really exciting changes. And this is also why before and after photos are very important, because if we compare this to the original paper towel or the before picture versus the after picture so far, look at the difference. We're seeing massive changes now that we've actually put in the time and been consistent day after day. So I want to show you now what actually happens after, say, 5 months of being disciplined, being consistent, being patient, deploying all those strategies, the workouts, the food, the steps. Check this out. I want to make a quick pit stop at month 4, okay? As you can see here on month 4, we're seeing incredible changes before and after so far based on all the hard work you've been putting in. Now, month 4 is a critical crossroads. A lot of people, when they get to this stage, just before they reach the ultimate goal, they tend to take their foot off the gas pedal and coast a little bit. And that's a very slippery slope that sometimes can lead to putting some of that weight back on. So I want to really implore you, encourage you that when you get close, when you can taste that ultimate goal, you cannot stop. You have to put that gas pedal through the floor and keep pushing and sprinting until we hit that ultimate goal. Now, let's go right to month 5 and take a look. Day 160 is now complete. Just over 5 months of putting in the work, of being consistent, of being disciplined, of not giving up on yourself, and you've now officially achieved your dream body before and after. And here's the cool part. Because you've documented this journey, you can now look back on all of that hard work you put in. For example, every single sheet, 160 days worth of hard work, we can now look back on when we measure backwards, and we can understand that every single sheet, every single day, this right here is a symbol, is an illustration of the hard work you put in when you pushed through the tough days and the tough weeks, when you didn't give up on yourself. So let this be an important lesson for you, that you may not see the results that you think you should be despite doing all the right things in the first couple weeks, in the first month, in the first couple months. But if you are truly checking all the boxes, doing all the right things, being held accountable, and staying the course, it is only a matter of time until you go from this to your dream body. I hope you found this valuable. I want you to share this video with a friend who you think needs to hear it. And as always, keep up the great work, never stop betting on yourself, and I'll see you next time.